we're just going to grab a coffee, and then I'm going to try and get some air in the back shocks. Did a bit of reading last night, and it's not great that the shocks haven't got air in. Obviously we know that, but you can do damage to your shocks by the actual original shocks that are in it by driving like that. So chuck all this clobber in there. In fact, that won't go over there. Chucking all the clobber in, because we've got all this weight in the back as well, obviously doesn't help. But first off, important stuff, we need to get in, get the roof down. That's the main thing, isn't it? Get the roof down, then it's ready to rock and roll then. Or I'm ready to rock and roll anyway. Because we've got about 500 miles to run today, thereabouts. So, yeah. Let's go see Elise, get a coffee. Roof down, ready for action. So we need to have a look at that compressory thing. So, again, oh, this stupid bonnet does it every time, catches me out. Let's got it. That's the hostel. If you're ever in the area, it's lovely. Honestly, food, everything, just brilliant, really, wasn't it? Right. Boot open. Spray a bit of that on the threads, because we were struggling getting that on the other day, weren't we? So, put that on the threads. Beastie out. So, luckily, we brought our super duper compressor with us, more for flat tyres to be fair, but we might as well make use of it somewhere. And it's dead handy, the battery's there. So, right there. And screw this onto, if you just look down there, look, please. See down there, that little, now where my finger's pointing, look, down there's like a Schrader valve. That's it, and we're going to hook onto that and put about, it said, we only put about 30 psi in it yesterday when we had a go. But it said, I'm going to read up last night, and it said they go up to about 250, so, and then the car suspension uses about 120 odd, so we're going to give it some and see what happens, and hopefully it don't blow all the shocks off. Because that'd be bad, wouldn't it? If we blew our shocks off, it'd be terrible. Right then, pressure gauge. There, let's go. Now I reckon the back of the car's going up today. give it a sec. Because what you've got in there is a valve that's got oil in it, and it lets it go through gradually. It lets the air through, doesn't go up in a big whoosh. And there's, you can see it's going up though, can't you? See like the white line on the tyre now, you can see that. It's not under the rim, so let's give it some more. Definitely coming up a bit. Give it some more. Oh my god, it's quite scary. That's the regulator lifting on the compressor, so the compressor can't do all that much. But let's go again, look. So that's as much as you can get in that with our compressor. But that is definitely an improvement. What we don't want to do on the back shocks, because they're rubber, metal inside them, if you run them flat, apparently they chafe. You don't want chafage, do you? Because that causes holes and stuff. So we're going sans chafage, and that'll be all good. Now let's let too much air out of there. That's all right. Oh no, Schrader valve's bust. Ah, we'll have to do it again. Right. It's up. It's got air in it. You can see, let's put that away. You can see this tyre there, that white line was, that metal was sort of here. So we've now gone up an inch or so, and we now know we've got 100 odd PSI in the tank. The trouble is with this, when we're unscrewing it, we're losing air. So we'll probably want to use a garage, airline, so it's just on and off. I don't know if they would get us up to the 120 PSI, to be fair, but anyway, they'd get us somewhere, wouldn't they? And let's face it, we've got air in them now, so that's a good thing. It's not collapsing, is it? You can definitely see that's up. That wants to be handy, because that's going to be used again. Soft close, boom. Look at that. You didn't tell me to put my WD away, did you, missus? Get in there and crawl about with an electric boot opener. Don't get one of them, do you? On a Fiesta. While I'm at it, some birds crapped on my bonnet. I'm not happy about it. Look at that. Disgusting. Don't let it be said I won't do the bad jobs. So, still haven't decided whether we're going all the way to Torremelinos, because that's about an hour past where we need to be. Well, I've got a bit of tissue in my hand, I might as well check the oil, haven't I? No. See if we've got any in it. Can't find the hole. Got it. Oh yeah, we're low on oil, so we'll get some of that when we're out and about as well. It's down to the minimum, so probably wants a bit. Put that somewhere safe. Oh, you've left my screwdriver out as well. Look, we're back in the boat again. That's it. Right, so we don't know whether we're going all the way to Torremelinos. Iznajar is where we're stopping for the next week, and Torremelinos is an hour past that. Everyone seems keen for us to go and have a beer in Torremelinos, but that's an extra 2 hours driving and probably about another 100 quid in fuel. So we're still going to decide that when we're along the way. Get you some footage along the way. Hopefully this old girl will keep going. And jobs are good. So, see you in a bit. Because we're about a litre short, so we might as well put it in. There's no point driving without and then stopping later, because we've got to stop again. We've got fuel. We filled up last night. So, proper maintenance day on the Old Caddy. What about a litre in there? That all looks good. Clean and tidy. Stinky, stinky. So here we go. We're not going to be all precious about it, we're just putting some in, is what we're doing. Probably about a litre. And this bottle's probably got about a litre left in it. A bit more, maybe a litre and a half, so we'll bang that in. As long as it's all wet and lubricated, everything's fine, isn't it? For all them things that go up and down in there, it should keep it nicely lubricated for the piston in the hole. And that's not bad because we've done 1,000 miles, so if it's used a litre in 1,000 miles on an 8 litre 50-year-old engine, it's absolutely incredible, really. Right, and that probably about do her. She's happily lubed up, ready for action. Pull that back in the boot. We put fuel stuff in last night, didn't we? So that's all good. Cap back on. Pull it down. Funnel away, and then it's chocks away. Yeah, that stayed up, so bonus. Let's go. A little bit. Look at the sea. Well, here we are up a mountain, going steady. We're still chugging along. I think we've got a bit of a manifold leak now. We're having a bit of a struggle with the suspension, and we've done a bit of a schoolboy trick, or old Indian trick, what do you want to call it. We've tried filling it up with tyre weld, because we know we've got airbags on there. Put some tyre weld in it, pumped them up with a garage compressor, because when we're undoing ours, we're letting all the air out. There's only a little tank, so that's that done. Bit of brekkie on the road. We're high up, so the car's as dead as a doornail going up hills and what have you, and we couldn't get that proper petrol for it last night. We got that bloody E10 stuff, 95 octane, so yeah, it's all conspiring against us for hills. Anyway, Lisa's happy looking well relaxed now. We're in day 3. She's now in the mode of Cadillac travel to Spain. I'm just about in it. So let's crack on. I count what it said. We've got about 400 odd miles to go to get to Iznajar. And then we'll decide when we're done all this day. Each time we stop, we might have to fill that air tank up. So as the day goes on, we'll know where we're stopping at the end of it. Right, onwards. Welcome to Scotland on a fine, wet, windy Scottish day. Have a look out the front windscreen and you'll see that it's not quite as hot as it has been the last couple of days, but look out the back. Yeah, we're still roofless. We're not bothered. British hardcore, but what it is doing is keeping that temperature cool down there. Well, I say cold, in the right spot anyway. Bit of rain coming in now just to keep us awake, I guess, instead of all the coffee. So, what else can I say? When we get out, I think we're 1,200 metres up at the minute, so that's about 3,600 foot. So we could really do with getting out the clouds and things should be a bit better, but what can we do? Keep on trucking. Favourite activity somewhere around about Madrid. Likes a little drink. Look at them things over there. Give it a drink of this and some special potion and be on our way. Aha! And there we find it. I was wondering why we couldn't get any 98 anywhere, because it's all E5. We haven't gone to that stupid E10 yet, so that's good. Right, get some of that super duper fluid in it and let's be on our way. Oh, come on. No worries. All them ants down there. You'll have to do the plus button on the machine when I get to it. Suspension fix. Well, oh, it's okay. Yeah. Please, in a minute, you go. And then, see here? we've overshot a little bit. What we've decided to do is overshoot Iznajar because it's only 1,000,000 degrees and the Caddy's only overheating, so we thought we'd go even further south and try and go to Torremelinos, where our friends will be landing later. They're delayed by an hour, so they're probably not going to get here till 11 o'clock, but we haven't got to be in our house villa thing till tomorrow about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we can go on the beach, can't we? So take the Caddy to Torremelinos, through Watney's Red Barrel and buy a donkey and meet up with our friends Shaz and Paul, who are no doubt absolutely steaming by now. And if they are, well they are. If they're not, well, we'll have a beer with them, whatever. But so yeah, so far so good. Keep touching that plastic wood. We've had to pump the suspension up again, as you've seen. We put more tyre weld in it. Scenery is absolutely beautiful. We've got the windows up for filming, but generally now we've got the windows down, mainly because we've got the heater on full bore to try and keep the engine from blowing up. I don't think it will, but best be safe than sorry. So what we've got to run, we've got 127 miles, the hardest miles it's done so far because it's so hot, and due to roll into town about 8:29, all being well. Look at the view, look at it, it's like we're rolling through America. Absolutely fantastic. So when we see that sea, I can't remember what sea it is now, it'll come to me in a minute. The Heady, we might even jump in it, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get down to that hotel. We've already booked it in, so this bloody better make it, otherwise it's going to cause all sorts of trouble. So wherever it is, I can't remember, the Benaville Del Mar, on the beach. I'm not parking the car on the beach, but I might do. Let's get there. Onwards, keep you posted. Well, we got lost 30 minutes from Malaga. Somehow it said services were this way. Anyway, they absolutely were not. So we've had to go au naturel in the bush for a quick water. Some of the olives needed watering, I'm sure they did. So we watered them. Right, let's go and try and find the bloody motorway again. Here we go. Boom! Come on, Malaga. We've lost 40 minutes, 20 minutes. 8:51. Running to our hotel now, it's not far to go. So here we go for the evening. So we've got to go, did you say right then left?
Yeah, that way and then left.
We want to be in the front then somewhere, don't we?
Yep.
In here.
Yep.
See what happens. home for the night. We made it. 1,000 whatever, 600 miles, I don't know what it is, but we made it. So let's go check the room out, go park the car. Can't park it here apparently, we're going to park it in the car park over there, so let's go park it, get the roof up for the night and be done, get all my stuff out and lock it up. That's the end of the journey. Tomorrow we start heading backwards, back up to Iznajar, which is about 40 mile north, and then yeah, Iznajar. So I just got caught there, a couple of people want to take a picture and stuff. So where we are, Torremelinos, sea's over there somewhere, and we've got a room with a view apparently. And I've just remembered after hunting for my phone, at least took it off me at the reception because we had to dump all our gear up there, couldn't leave the car up there, so night night Caddy, see you in the morning. So we've just got to our room, which is absolutely lovely, but what a palaver with the parking, and then it had the cheek to charge us €20 for it, thereabouts. But anyway, room's lovely, and we're going to top it all off. So, run to the Medi in a Cadillac. We made it. Tomorrow we turn around, start heading back. A week in Iznajar now, we're not turning straight around and going back. Oh, could do with getting in that pool. We've got our mates chomping at the bit to flipping go out. Are we ready? Are we ready? No, not yet. Only just landed. Right, sign off for the day. Caddy's done well.
Yeehaw.